Hello?
Say my name so my powers may flow through you.
But I don't know your name, sir.
Shazam.
Are you for real?
Say
Okay! Shazam?
Taking the #1 spot this week and beating box office expectations along the way is Shazam, bringing in an estimated $53 million in its first week out. Technically, that is the smallest box office debut the DC Extended Universe franchise has had, but Shazam is actually in much better shape financially than most of its predecessors.
yes! It was gross!
While other DC films like Justice League and Batman vs. Superman cost upwards of $250 million to produce, Shazam had a $90 million budget. Not to mention, reviews for Shazam have been stellar so far. The lighthearted superhero flick currently sits at 91% on the tomato meter. While Marvel is still king of the comic genre, DC Studios has quietly released 3 popular and critically acclaimed superhero flicks in the past 2 years.
Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
Smile.
We'll have to wait and see if Joaquin Phoenix's turn as the Clown Prince of Crime manages to keep the streak alive.
That cat was dead.
That brings things back.
Church?
Taking the #2 spot this week is Pet Sematary, bringing in an estimated $25 million in its first weekend out. This adaptation of the 1983 novel is the second highest opening weekend for a Stephen King story on the silver screen.
There's not like any town I've ever been in before. People die or disappear 6 times the national average. And that's just grown-ups. Kids are worse.
Pet Sematary's debut is $100 million behind the 2017 breakout hit It, which went on to gross more than $700 million worldwide. But Pet Sematary isn't enjoying the same critical success that It had. While the Rotten Tomatoes score is still solid, moviegoers seem unimpressed. Most analysts expect ticket sales to take a major drop next weekend. And finally, at #3 this week is Dumbo, bringing in an estimated $18 million in its second weekend out. As for next week, Issa Rae continues her transition to the silver screen.
Taking the boss ladies on the warpath this morning.
I'm money. I got money.
Every morning.
No! Ding dong! Ding